Shadow here, bringing a gameplay dual commentary on a GB match. Well, right here, me and Shadow decided to start off this match in the best way possible. Wouldn't you say, Shadow?
Oh, isn't it great? Now, shit. I gotta say, I did not see that coming at all. I was figuring Captain Paul was gonna make a smart move and not go right in front of me like that.
Well,
But
I
that
decided
was
to be
my
a human
bad. That was my bad for, misjudging him.
We decided to make a human shield move right there. Now, when we start off this GB, we didn't start off in the best of ways. We kind of just started off stale, if you gotta put it. But as you can see, towards the end, we did eventually come back.
You know it. Alright, so Paul, let's go ahead and get started on some commentary here. Good topic in the mix right now is the end of Black Ops. We are approaching Modern Warfare 3. It is October 20th as of this recording. And Black Ops is just about done with, which I'm so thankful for because it is a terrible game. Wouldn't you agree?
Honestly, I had high expectations of this game when it just came out. I will say with this for Treyarch, they did try with the community thing. But this game had too many issues, hit detections, server issues, like, you name it. Like commando launch at the beginning of the game. There's just too many issues, and I just feel as if this game was kind of half-assed.
It was. Treyarch had so many updates that they should have put out probably within 2 months of the game's release. They got one of those updates out 6 months after its release. Make that 7 months because it was the middle of this year, which was just 4 months ago. Right. And I don't know, they really kind of neglected their responsibility, you could say. They just really didn't give a shit about the community. Sorry for my language. You'll hear a lot more where that came from.
Well, we don't mind about cursing. It's just, they could have done so much more with this game. It was on the pro circuit ladder for PS3, and it's just, I feel as if they failed the community on this. It's just,
watch out! Oh my god!
you can't have a big time game like this and have this many issues. It's just, it's atrocious. It's like, we pay $60, $65 with tax wherever you live. It's more than 65 at least. And it's like, I pay a game and I expect it to be well built. They failed on this part, and like the patches did not work. They did not work. Like they would tweak it a bit, but overall the game was not that vastly improved. It was.
But did you notice how many times they had to retweak their tweaks because their tweaks were freaking tweaking out?
Yeah,
like for example, when they first updated the search and destroy bomb, okay, let's see what they did. They changed Ninja so that you could no longer hear the footsteps at all, but you could still hear people jumping up on things and throwing things and making any noise whatsoever that didn't involve footsteps. They updated that at the same time as they updated the bomb plant to where, or maybe it was right before, like a day before, where you could plant the bomb, and during the entire time, whether it was 5 seconds in public matches or 7.5 in game battles or MLG matches, you could hear the beeping constantly. And it took them a good 3 weeks to understand that the community did not want to play like that because it was impossible to get the bomb planted. If anybody walked by a bomb, they had 5 to 7.5 seconds to walk by that bomb and hear the plant going on, the little beeping of the little laptop thing that you set down. And this is, search and destroy or demolition matches that I'm talking about. They would walk by, they would hear it, and they would either cook a grenade or they would just shoot them. And there's no point to have 5 full seconds of beeping on a bomb like that because you're not going to get the bomb planted. MLG started doing matches with 1.5 minute rounds just to get it over with quicker. And when they did that, it was pretty much a given that the offensive team was not going to be able to plant the bomb because 1.5 minutes with 7.5 of those seconds being for planting, it's ridiculous. There was no way that was going to work.
Correct, and
they
also did make it 5 seconds per plant for MLG rules, which was a smart idea. But the whole issue I had with Treyarch is that They had the beep 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 beep. It's like I don't know why they didn't just go to the COD 4 idea at first, or like any other Call of Duty. Like I think Modern Warfare 2 had it. Just open the briefcase and that's the only thing you would hear.
Right.
I just think it's like you can't try to change it up too much because it just seemed like they were trying too hard to be different, and that's where they failed. I just feel as if like that you could spin at one point. You could spin and not be heard planting, but they also patched that, which I don't think was smart at the time. They should have patched it like this two things at the same time: get rid of the beeping and get rid of the spin, like where you couldn't hear it at all.
Right, and it's that's the thing about Treyarch. They seem so amateur that they are a professional company who made record sales. This is the highest grossing game of all time, Call of Duty Black Ops. They made record sales, and they only can test their updates and their programming by trial and error. They don't know how to think about it beforehand, how to be preemptive or whatever, how to decide beforehand what's going to happen and how this is going to work and what's going on with that programming and coding and all this stuff.
Well, getting back to the gameplay real quick, Shadow just came up with a nice kill right there. He's trying to go back.
You like that?
He's got a nice kill. He's coming for him with a pistol. Come on. Come out, buddy. Oh, that's what you
5
get. Get
seconds
raped.
left. I realized that if I had tried to plant, I would have had to keep planting, and if he had walked up on me, I would not have gotten the plant down, and I would have been killed, so I had to go for it.
See, this is like me and Shadow. When we play together, it either comes up with Shadow clutching it, or I clutching it, or we both get the kill, both kill him each round. We have, high confidence in each other to play. That's why we usually work out as great doubles partners.
Definitely.
But like getting back to the discussion of like the whole Black Ops thing, it's like if you're gonna do something, do it right. If you're gonna patch it, just patch it. It's not hard. You shouldn't.
True.
It shouldn't take a month to make a decision like Shadow Shed. It's just like make the decision, and that's how it is.
You want to get my spot?
So, gonna get back to gameplay real quick. Let's get 8 and 8 for Shadow. Then Shadow just jump shots. I call it a guy behind me, coming around behind him. Shadow gets him again. Shadow's like,
Paul was making some beast callouts during this entire match. It was.
I knew that. I heard him read.
I just sat back and enjoyed the ride. It was pretty fun.
I could not have survived without his callouts, honestly.
I'm hoping with Modern Warfare 3 that they learn their mistakes. They're like, you know what? We should just stick with like what we learned basics, like COD 4. Like, it's not like how would I say this? Like stick with the basics, not have a too like perk oriented game. Yeah, like I just feel as if like it's not gonna be like COD 4 because it's too much about the perks now. It's a shame because it's not about gun skill or having. Like,
it's like the most simple piece of advice. Don't get so caught up with the trees that you forget about the forest. Don't get so attentive to detail that you forget what the big picture is in the first place,
Right.
If you're going to be walking through a forest, know that you're walking through a forest. You can admire the trees, but don't just stare at a tree and think, oh man, I'm right next to a tree. You're in a forest. Pay attention,
Yeah, that's a clever way of doing it, I guess. I've never heard that analogy, but we'll go with it. Oh, man. But I'm just, I'm highly excited for Modern Warfare 3. I'll watch this camper.
We want to go there.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty sure.
Shame. I should have checked my corner.
I just don't understand how you're just camping there the whole damn time. But anyways, I just, I hope that, Black Ops, they learn from Black Ops, decide, listen, when we, have to make changes to the community, we'll do it like a week or two. Because I don't know if these people don't play their games, but they should see the issues. I don't get how it takes this long. Like, how long did it take for them to patch the commando lunge? I think it took like a couple weeks.
At least a couple and a half, at least.
Yeah.
It was, I'm pretty sure, I want to say 3 weeks, but I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me.
Yeah.
But it took too long.
It did. It took way too long. And it's just, if they're going to make a game, it should be quick, snappy. The developers got to play this game. Like, I don't know if they just like, yeah, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? We're making money anyways. That's what I get the mindset of. It's just, we made our money. That's all we have to do.
But that's what it is. If they're such an amateur team, if they're such an amateur company, how can they honestly have that kind of a mindset? How can they think, okay, we've done our job. Let's go on and bask in our dollars. I mean, really?
I'm coming.
It's a shame. It really is. It really is a shame. And here.
But Go on.
Here, Shadow gets killed. I come up around behind him.
Oh,
You know, I'm just gonna say this really quick. In a doubles match, it's important that you set up kind of near each other sometimes, like when we're waiting for a bomb plant. So you can
Yeah,
have
if it's,
each other's
especially if it's 2v1. If you've killed somebody and he's the only guy left, or his buddy's the only guy left, and you're both against him, don't split up. Don't let yourselves be caught off guard, because he will kill one of you and then sneak around to get the other. It's like you're offering a chance to get sniped by a wolf or some crazy thing like that. I don't know.
We got the bomb.
Go, go, go.
Right here, we get I just get a nice nade kill after I get stunned.
Sexy.
Decide to plant the bomb. Shadow comes at the back. You know, me and Shadow always are close to each other, telling each other what we're gonna do. And as you can clearly see right here, Shadow gets in a corner. I get like by the desk, camp it for it, and just
Easy kill.
Easy kill.
pickings. Nah, they rage quit, which was pretty funny.
We did
I like how I
beat
don't
them
dodge
to
nothing.
2-1, I believe it was. They
2-1.
rage quit the last map as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically we're hoping that Modern Warfare 3 becomes a better game and, you know, fills its potential.
Definitely, definitely. Well, hey, this has been our first dual commentary, so go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe for more, and keep your eyes open. Until then, peace.
Thanks for stopping by.